Rocky Marciano is one of the most relentless and iconic heavyweight champions in history. After learning to box at 23 years old, he retired as the undefeated heavyweight champion of the world at 32. And the biggest key to Marciano's success was his hard work and his training. Marciano's training regime is the stuff of legend. And in order to become arguably the most well-conditioned heavyweight in history, Marciano would run up to 10 miles every day. He would also improve his bone-crushing power on a huge 300-pound heavy bag. As he would pound away, notice how he would roll ridiculously low underneath these bags. This was a massive part of Marciano's style. He would aggressively shuffle his feet forward when stalking his retreating opponents. But notice how his weight was usually loaded on his back leg. This crouch position was an underrated defensive tool used by Rocky, as it would keep him just out of range and allow him to roll low under shots or just lean back. It was also a tactical way to attack, as with all his weight loaded on the back foot, Marciano would be able to spring his entire body weight off the shot for the right hand. And because the position of his body was always low and he was always crouched, his legs were always loaded, which when delivering the shots would generate maximum power. And Rocky twisted his entire body through every punch he threw. And combining this with his natural heavy hands made him one of the hardest punchers in history. His trademark punch was his right hand, the Suzy Q. And not only did it have crazy power, but it also came from wild positions that his opponents wouldn't see coming. This was the most effective punch in Rocky's arsenal. But he also had the capability to unleash a deadly left hook. Similarly to the right hand, he would put all his weight on the front foot to spring his body through the left hook. And he could also shift into that position to deliver the punch. And you can't mention Rocky without noting his all-time great chin and legendary toughness. If he didn't knock his opponents out with one shot, he would endlessly swarm with a barrage of powerful punches until he wore his opponents down.